'cause we got so much history. Here with you is where I'm meant to be. Even after all the pain, I do it all again, 'cause we got so much history. We got so much history wrapped up in these memories.
Yes, people, welcome back to another stream on SINCLAIRO. So today is going to be Game Week 25 review, and at the end we'll be reviewing the Arsenal-Everton game coming up. Sorry, it's I'm only a few minutes late, but we've only got two guests with me in the back room at the moment, but more will be joining. Don't worry, Arrest is going to be late, and hopefully some Arsenal fans are joining later because obviously, oh yeah, Arrest, if you can hear me in the back room, going to do the. So what we're going to do in a minute, I'm going to do a 2-minute silence. So I think Aref's done this before, and a stream I did, AFC Talk Show, he did it as well for the Ukraine one. So the first minute will be for the death of Stephen Featley, obviously Arsenal fan. He streamed a lot on YouTube, and he actually he's joined here once or twice. Arrest, who's joining it. He actually met him through my streams. I think he joined one, then I've joined one or two of his streams. His last stream was Aston Villa review, and obviously, yeah, it's a sad death, and he will be missed. And then the second one is for the okay. The second one is for the Ukrainian war. Obviously, on the Friday, it was the anniversary. So we'll start the 2-minute silence now, and we will end at 7:06. Then I'm gonna add the guests. So I'm gonna mute myself. I'll probably turn off my camera as well. So if anyone in the chat as well, respectively, obviously be silent as well. And I'm gonna add the guests in a minute. So minute silence starts now and ends in 2 minutes. Okay, so I think that's been 2 minutes. So if you just missed that, we just did a 2-minute silence for Stephen, and for the Ukrainian war as well. So hopefully, a tragic event doesn't happen this for a while, and we don't have to do another 2-minute silence. But yeah, let me add the guests, and I just want to big up some people who can't be here. Just big up Manny. It would have been nice to obviously get his memories of Stephen, because obviously he knew him very well. And it would have been nice for him to talk about memories and stuff, and but unfortunately he can't join. Hopefully I'll get some Arsenal fans. I'm not sure if they are, but hopefully Joel or Detroit, but big up if they aren't joining. But let's add the guests now. We're going to be reviewing the game week. So first guest, he's a Huddersfield fan from Huddersfield Fan TV. It is Ryan. How you doing, Ryan?
Yes, not so bad. Thank you for having me on here, and of course it's always a pleasure to come on here and speak some football with with like-minded people. So yeah, big
Yeah.
up to you. Yeah.
Big up, big up. My next guest is a Chelsea fan. He's from Coach's Corner as well. His channel is Hannah. How you doing, Hannah?
I'm good. I don't know where you're getting this Chelsea from. This country from the name.
Oh, you're a
I'm
Leeds. Oh,
yeah.
okay. You're
football.
not a Chelsea fan today.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Not to the street, but no, just kidding.
Yeah.
Chelsea betting the gone.
Yeah. So we're gonna wait for Arrest. He says in the private chat. Okay, he's ready. Okay. Obviously, next guest now. You know him as from Arrest Looks Football. Of course, it's Arrest. You there, Arrest?
Give me 1 second. Just give me 1 second.
All right.
Big up this bus now. I was telling my come on, big up family.
All right. Big up. Yeah. We haven't got many comments yet, but just for the stream, big up that At a Time podcast who can join as well today. He says, big up Ollie in the panel, big up JPT. Yes.
What a week for United fans, eh? What a week. Like, actually, all these Arsenal fans, I keep crying saying, oh, is it a Mickey Mouse trophy?
It's a Mickey Mouse. It's a Mickey Mouse.
Listen, Hannah, you're guest because you're on Matisse's stream tonight. So listen,
Yeah.
don't get guest because you're on Matisse's stream. Don't get guest. Listen, my channel got called out by Mark Goldbridge.
Really?
Mark Goldbridge shout out my channel. So
When?
Listen, I think it was way before, but I remember Dan. You remember Road to Red Devils? He sent a super chat to Mark Goldbridge and he read it out. So listen, obviously, Featley to Hannah for being on Matisse's stream. And obviously, but listen, this week, today, it's all about United, eh, Ollie? Isn't it, Ollie? It's all about United.
Yeah. Nah, scrap that.
Winning this first trophy under 8 months needs to be talked about because that is
we will.
Incredible.
Yeah, need to talk about.
Ollie, I don't know if you heard me from before, but big up 5 million. Guys,
big up.
Get the likes up, man. Go.
Get the likes up. We're currently
subscribe to Ryan's channel. Subscribe to Hannah's channel. Come on, do this, guys. Come on.
Up the United. Let's talk about
United.
Okay, yeah. Full blown Eric.
Even Matisse said, "Oh, I wanted Eric Ten Hag at Chelsea. I'd love him at Chelsea." So
I did want to start with Arsenal first, but Arrest. We'll start with Man United for you. Obviously, Carabao Cup win against Newcastle. I think a lot of people who were neutrals were a Newcastle fan that game.
Take me
they didn't do well.
United Road.
Obviously.
All right. Just so you know, Tuchel won a trophy in.
I know. I don't care about Taliban.
And Ten Hag won a trophy in 8 months.
I do not care about Thomas Tuchel. Thomas Tuchel is enjoying himself in India. That's where he is. Right
so Arrest, you won the Carabao Cup. What are your thoughts on the game?
Well, you know what's my thoughts? The quadruple's on. The quadruple is on. Europa League, Premier League, FA Cup. We're winning it all. That's why we are chanting. We won the lot. We're Man United. Never. Listen, okay. Seriously, I am. You know what? Yeah. The last time my club fucking won a trophy, I was in year 6. Right now, I'm in year 12. I got emotional on Sunday. This means a lot, Ollie. I don't know if I'm saying this means a lot for the younger kids, man. The younger generation. It means that obviously for the adults, like mid 20s, mid 30s, it doesn't mean a lot. But for me, it means a lot, man. Honestly, I was crying on Sunday, man. It means a lot to me. Hopefully, there's more trophies happening this season. But who knows? It came at the time. I'm not like, Joe.
Imagine you bought to the league on the final day and you lose.
You'll be playing Azerbaijan next season, mate. You'll be playing Azerbaijan in the Conference League.
We're going in the championship, mate. I'm in the championship.
Yeah, championship.
Listen, Ten Hag for me, he got a tactical spot on. And all these Wego starters, Ryan. Okay.
No.
Ruth Wegos is the man. And also, Rashford is red. Listen, Rashford, Listen, I've already discussed him so many times. He is unbelievable. And listen, I put my hands up, Last season, I wanted him out. This season, Eric Ten Hag has a miracle in him. And for me,
question. Is Rashford just playing for a contract?
No, he's not. He's not. He's a Manchester fan. Why would he want a pay rise? Obviously, Ten Hag and the coaching staff have improved him. I don't think he's playing for like this for a new contract. So, nah, I do get where you're coming from though, because his contract is running out next year. But listen, I don't care about that. He got Mudryk on the 8-year deal, anyways. But really, nah, listen, I'm happy. I got emotional, but hopefully there's many trophies coming this season, man. But listen, fair play, man. Nice squad. We dug in. Believe. Varane, Lisandro Martinez, brilliant. Casemiro, oh my goodness. This guy, oh my goodness. This is why
That's all
Best
continues
CDM
to
in
be
the
nice.
league. Best CDM.
This is why Tanog says. He says in his press match conferences, he is the cement in our team. This Casemiro guy is unbelievable, man. And listen, all I have to say is I'm proud of the boys, man. And sorry about that. We got West Ham tomorrow. And
Yeah.
listen, Tanog, I love him, man. He says, okay, there's no day off. We focus for tomorrow, man. We haven't had this manager since Alex Ferguson, man. Under Ollie said trophies are for egos. Ollie's trophies are for egos. So now we got a manager who wants to win everything. And he doesn't over
It
celebrate.
doesn't sound like a United manager. It sounds like a Chelsea manager, to be honest. Like, talk about trophies and
Yeah,
needing to
as I
work
said,
hard.
Newcastle, for me, I wasn't even scared of them, man. They were poor. They were really poor, man. Like, they showed nothing. I think
Yeah,
defensively,
they were poor.
if you leave open spaces against Manchester United, I'm sorry, but you will lose because we always put you out on the open
Yeah.
space. Oh yeah, it's a good win. Good win. I want to hear others, man. I want to hear the panel. I want to hear
Yeah.
Ryan.
Right.
If you think Red Wolves,
Yeah, Ryan, what's your thoughts on the game Man United winning the Carabao Cup?
Yeah, so I did watch the game, by the way, and it was a very good game, actually.
Yeah.
I think that Man United definitely deserved it. Newcastle were poor, I do agree with you there. I think they were never really in the game, was they? But I think obviously Casemiro, great goal, and then Rashford, you know, he just continues to score. And Orest, I have not been doubting Weghorst. All I've said is that he was brought in as a striker. He should be scoring goals. You know, he's not. He's been so wasteful. You know, he's actually had chances, but he's been so wasteful with that aspect of his game. I understand that he's very good. You know, obviously, he puts 100%. Obviously, work rate. You know, run. You know, chase people down. You know, and of course, he did get a nice assist at the weekend. So credit where credit's due. But yeah, Man United obviously getting the win. You know, this could be the catalyst to get more trophies. I do believe that Erik ten Hag has done a remarkable job this season. Actually, you know, compared to where they were United, the quick turnaround is you know, you've got to give him credit. So yeah, very good for United, obviously, and yeah, they can definitely build on this, and it'll give even more confidence to the group, I think. And you know, let's just see what happens for the rest of the season. But I won't be surprised if they do win at least another trophy, you know, this season. But yeah, great win for United, and I am really happy for them actually, because you know, being a neutral, you know, it's good to see them winning trophies again for sure. But yeah, this is just the start of the Erik ten Hag era, which is an exciting time to be, you know, for United fans with this guy in charge, because he's a very good coach. And I know there was a bit of questions about him when he came in, but he really has adapted very quickly to the Premier League. And yeah, so yeah, fair play.
Yeah. On his thing as well, do you think that they win the quadruple? Or that's no. Ryan?
Who me? Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, sorry, yeah. Do I think it's going to be a tall order, isn't it? The quadruple, to be honest with you. But never say never, because you know they're still in them. You know, they're still in every. You know, obviously still have a chance. But I'd probably say that maybe 2 trophies.
Yeah, I think so. I think
probably be the more sensible. But never say never. Football's a strange game, of course, and you just never know. But yeah, probably just 2. I think they'll get another one, but yeah, I don't think they'll get the quadruple. That's for sure.
Yeah, Hanno, obviously you have to go soon, so we'll talk about this game and then maybe the Arsenal game, and you can shout your socials. So, yeah, what are your thoughts on the game? Do you want to come off after this game, or do you want to talk about any other game?
No. Also.
All right. Yeah, what are your thoughts on this game?
deserves. They played
Yeah.
Newcastle Park. I think the occasion got to them, and just United being that well-organized team, and yeah, I just want to say United are low-key a cup team. Like they play cup-style football. Oh, well, you saw in the Newcastle game they got like 37%, something like that. For me, they're a cup team. Like, look, they just smash and grab football. Get to goal, defend well, get to goal, and I think that's what Rush that's got so many goals and assists because of the counter attacks, personally. But no, I don't know what you guys think about that.
Yeah, I'll just get my thoughts on the game. I did watch the game. Man United dominated the game. Newcastle, they didn't play well, especially playing with Karius as well. He wasn't very good. I don't think the 2 goals were his fault, though, but he did have a poor game, and we were expecting that. I think they could have had a chance if Pope was in goal. But
No.
No. Listen, even if Pop played, no chance, man, because we're Man United, we're never gonna stop. Yeah,
I think maybe they would have been more confident of Pope in goal and wouldn't have conceded those goals. But you can't blame Karius for one of the goals.
Goodness, Karius is so bad.
Yeah, he was awful. He wasn't.
Awful.
No, he wasn't that bad.
No,
he wasn't that bad. What?
Listen, I know you know the word bad in terms of goalkeeping, like with Chelsea, you know what I mean?
Ryan, do you think he was bad or not?
I think that people are too easy to look back to that Champions League game where obviously he made the mistakes. Mistakes happen in football, and I think people need to be a bit. But the answer to your question is, I don't think he was that bad, to be honest with you. I think he actually made some quite good saves actually in that game too. So, and like I said, the goals that they conceded, you couldn't really do anything about them. So I think he had a decent game. To say he's not played much football for the past year or so, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree on that. But
yeah. Big up Hashim in the chat. He says big up Arrest outdoors. Yeah, he's outdoors, but I think he's coming indoors now. So yeah,
I'm going in. Just came back from coach, man. Listen, you never know. I could be coaching hot this for the Arsenal soon. If Arteta goes, you never know, mate. You never know.
Maybe or Chelsea.
Oh, listen, nah.
No, not Chelsea.
I would never watch Chelsea.
Russ is just jealous because we have more trophies than them in the last 20 odd years.
Mate, first of all, if I was to manage at Chelsea, Mason Mount and Cucurella can go away as soon as possible.
They can go.
No, they can go. Mount, the straight checker. Nah, I'm not going to sell out on Chelsea.
But listen, man, I want to manage Huddersfield, man. I want to bring glory back.
Bring them back to the Premier League.
Bring them back to the Premier League. Man. Make Ryan smile, man. I want to see Ryan smile.
That's gotta happen next year. But yeah, now let's talk on the Arsenal. 1-0 to the Arsenal.
The Arsenal.
1-0.
Yes, obviously, Arsenal beating Leicester. Man City didn't do us favour. We could possibly talk about that game. They won 5-4-1, but good win for Arsenal. Obviously, we had a goal offside, but goal from Martinelli. Want to get your thoughts as well, guys. What's your thoughts? Ryan, 1-0 to Arsenal. What's your thoughts on the game? Oh, Arrest's gone.
Oh, where's Arrest gone? And it's gone. Oh, there we are. Yeah, I mean, obviously, Arsenal did dominate, didn't they? And of course, got the goal. Obviously, a goal ruled out, offside as well. But for me, they deserved the win. They got the job done. I think Leicester, to say obviously at the King Power, obviously having only one shot and that 0 shots on target, by the way, is very, very poor actually, to be honest with you. And to say that they're home team, but you do expect a bit more, don't you? Despite you do expect to see them get at least a shot too. But
0.1 xG.
Yeah, 0.1.
But cool. I mean, it is a very easy game maybe to slip up in this one, of course, at the King Power. But Arsenal deserved the win again. Another great win for them, and got the job done. And Leicester, I think 1-0. I think Arsenal maybe should have got a couple more goals, actually, to be honest with you. and that wouldn't, Leicester kind of deserved that in a way because of the way they played. But big 3 points, and you keep keep winning, and that's what counts. You're not gonna win 2-3-0 every game. Sometimes you've got to grind out a result. You've got to win 1-0, and that's what it's about sometimes. So credit to Arsenal, and to see what happens in the future. But you look a very strong force to be reckoned with. That's for sure.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
I would have got a rest thoughts, but I'm sure he'll come back. But yeah, Hannah, what are your thoughts on the game, Arsenal?
Dominance from you, and Jorginho showing his class. When you put him,
I told you he was good signing, everyone. I told you.
I think this is why I didn't accept our Chelsea. Too many manager changes, too many instability. Kante was his best partner, always injured. So when you put Jorginho in a well-oiled machine like Arsenal this season, you see what it does. And everybody knows he's not a world-class player or one of the worst midfielders. It's just a quite decent player that can turn up in the big stage and everything. So I think well-deserved victory. And this is what happens when you take out the spine from Arsenal. From Leicester City. I mean,
Rest is back.
James Madison not there.
That's a good point. Yeah, Madison wasn't available. That's massive.
True.
But still, you expect more, and I'm not convinced about Brendan Rodgers. I think he's a bit. I think he needs to go over the.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Speaking of Brendan Rodgers, there's one Chelsea fan in the community that wants a Brendan Rodgers over Thomas Tuchel.
Oh no,
and he wants Brendan Rodgers now.
You want Brendan Rodgers?
No.
Oh.
No, I'm not that. I'm not that crazy. But yeah.
Bro, Hannah probably wants some Allardyce at Chelsea.
Intro maybe, because I know intro.
Listen,
name me
I
an
can't
intro
give out
for the rest of the
Chelsea
season.
this time, man. You got Mudryk,
007.
007, man. You got Mason Mount. Listen, but this Potter's guy, man, I really have to blame him because. Wait, are we talking about Chelsea? No, we're talking about Arsenal. Listen, Arsenal, listen. Arsenal fans, we're coming for you, man. United will catch you up. Don't worry. United will catch. But listen, it was a good goal. Obviously, I know you did this at the beginning, but obviously Gabriel Martinelli's Twitter, and he said that was free. That was a very good tweet, man. I mean, that goal was probably dedicated to him, and Stephen would probably be proud.
Was that
his
favourite player, Stephen?
Yeah, his favourite player was Martinelli. So Stephen will be proud. I'm sure that. But yeah, man. Obviously, Martinelli. As soon as he scored, he got injured, but he got back up. So yeah, man. Arsenal. Listen, in these Premier League matches, you go for the 1-0, and then obviously you win. If you win, you win. Like obviously, performance-wise, I think. I don't know if it was good for Arsenal, but whether the performance is good or not, if you get the 3 points, then you move on. That's how Premier League works. So good win for Arsenal, but don't worry, man. You guys are getting way too confident, man. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, we still got. Yeah, we're taking it game by game. I mean, we're not getting confident. We're just doing well at the moment.
Ollie, what do you mean you're not getting confident?
Well, we can be confident if we want. We're top of the league, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Arsenal fans can be confident.
Ollie, is that in the title race, Ollie?
No, not yet.
So I was just asking.
Hashim in the comments, Jagabi's commenting, I'm sad Jorginho left us. He was our only CDM at the club. I would rather we have Gallagher to Everton or AFC.
By the way, I know before, I think during the World Cup, Hannah lost his sponsorship, but we are sponsored by Pepsi today. Make sure you guys do check out Pepsi official.
No
sponsor.
No Pepsi allowed.
Oh yeah, sorry, you don't have Coca-Cola, don't you?
Nah, need to get restart.
I don't know why I'm saying this now, but the headphones are back. I forgot to say that at the start of the stream. It's good to have them.
Yay!
No more echoes in the PS4 party now.
Yeah, but obviously it's weird not having Arsenal fans because we always talk about the game when there's Arsenal fan, but I'm the only one today. Obviously a good win for us. Martinelli with the goal. Good to see him getting a goal.
I know.
I
He's
thought
texting your girlfriend.
Nah.
Nice
Yeah,
headphones,
yeah.
Ryan. I like them.
Thank you, nice and pink and bright. That's just the way I like it. But yeah, anyway, moving on. Um,
Yeah.
What's the next game, Ollie? What's the next game?
What's the next game should we talk
Let,
about?
let
Shall
me
we talk
just
about
say
how
my
this
piece
feels?
on,
I don't know
on
if I want to
Chelsea,
talk about
then I can leave.
We won't talk about. Wait, what? You want to talk about what game, Hannah?
Chelsea, let me get my piece
Alright.
out on Chelsea.
Chelsea.
All right, we've got
Yeah.
Chelsea fan here, of course. Hannah, what's your thoughts? 2-0 against Tottenham.
Okay. It's 2-0 to Tottenham. It is what it is. Like, there's no way to describe it. Potter clueless.
Graham Potter, we want you to stay. We want you
That's
to
such
stay. Ollie,
a-
sing with me.
Mm.
We want you to stay. Graham, well, you don't want Graham Potter
We
to
want
stay.
you to go. Get out.
I want them to do
of
quite
our
well.
club.
I
Get
want
out
them
of our
to get
club.
better.
You are a disgrace. It's
Yeah.
absolute disgrace. Like we have seen with all the new signings from the summer and window that they start well and then decrease. So now Felix, now Enzo, it's just not well. He needs to go. Like no tactics, no nothing. Just that they were for arms folded or standing. So yeah. I don't know.
No passion.
Permanent. I'm looking at Enrique or Flick, someone
Oh.
like
Oh
that,
my god.
or Carlo. For if we sack him now, I don't know who takes us to the end of the season.
Get me, man. Get our sneaker.
Yeah, get Ores Mika. Up and coming new coach.
I'd really maybe JT, maybe JT takes us, or Lampard the second time. I don't know.
Lampard.
Like,
The thing is, Potter, you know what? He has the worst record as Chelsea manager.
Really?
Yeah, the worst
we
record.
have scored 6 goals since November. That's the worst
know,
record in
Potter's
all
win-
the
Hey,
top
Ollie,
flights.
Ollie,
Felix
Ryan.
is going to win.
Ollie and Ryan, you know Potter's win percentage is 22%.
I do feel that. I'm not gonna lie.
22%. That's worse than
If it wasn't
that's
for
worse than
Tuchel's
what's his
win,
name?
we would be
Hiddink. Remember,
17th.
I know. Remember
Just
Hiddink?
saying.
Hiddink. That's worse than
It's
him.
probably
Oh
worse than
my-
Unai Emery.
Well,
That's worse than Goose. Remember Hiddink, the Dutch manager they had, Hiddink with the glasses. That's worse than him.
Who's Hiddink?
I know Hannah wasn't alive probably back then, but
nah.
they had a manager called Hiddink, and you guys had Ruud Gullit as well. I remember that.
Yeah.
What, as a
I
manager,
know
Ruud
Ruud
Gullit?
Gullit.
Yeah.
I know him. I know.
I didn't know he was a manager.
Oh, that's a new record for you. But yeah, in fact, sorry. But yeah, for me, there's zero chemistry at Chelsea, man. There honestly is, and there's no leadership at Chelsea right now. There is obviously that was sad news for Chelsea fans today that Saul was injured for 6 weeks. So the injury list, man, is way too long. And
Nah, we just got Kante's back. I think most of our
ladies
signings-
and gentlemen, it's match day.
That's actually a good impression.
Ladies
But
and
nah,
gentlemen, it's fine.
I think basically
You know what's a
everyone's
good?
fit,
You know what's a
and
good?
now we get injured. So yeah.
You know, if you give him an award, you say, "Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you."
Fuck you.
Okay. But I need to shoot off now.
Yeah. Okay. Of course, I know we do. Where can we find you? Before people leave. So where can we find you on YouTube and Instagram or anywhere else you want to?
Coach's Corner on YouTube, Blues Corner on YouTube too. And yeah, for tonight, I'm a Luton fan.
What about Instagram?
After
Shout out your Instagram as well.
Yeah, for all the girls that watch.
_ coach _ corner. Blues _ 1 and Twitter, Hanu_Coach Corner. And yeah, that's basically it.
Yeah. Big up,
And
Hannah.
yeah,
Big
listen, fan for tonight. Let's beat those Millwall scums.
up.
Up there, home.
Big up, Hannah. Big up for joining. It's just the three of us now. Bit weird. I mean, I usually have a full show, but today a few people obviously can't join. So, we'll move on now. We'll unless do you guys want to talk about the Chelsea game or not? Nah.
I said this. I said the same thing. There's a zero chemistry, and
Yeah.
obviously, it's all toxic at the minute, man. The Chelsea fan base. When I'm saying on Twitter, I don't know if Brian's seen the same thing or Ollie, but they're all arguing over each other. They're all calling out each other. It's very toxic at the minute. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I can relate to this like last season with United fan base. It was toxic for us as well because probably one of our worst season ever. Well, in my lifetime, yeah, because it was so. It's toxic. It's a very messy situation, and somehow Graham Potter
out. I'm not a Chelsea fan, but Potter out, man. And I don't know who they'll get, but what do you think's going wrong for Chelsea? Ryan, 2-0 against Tottenham. Do you think they'll ever start winning?
No, and certainly not under Potter, I don't think, because I just feel like the fact that he got that job in the first place is a strange one to me. I mean, sacking Tuchel, it really is silly. And, Bowley's a big problem at that club for me, in my opinion.
Definitely,
because he's too much of a dictator for me, and he's a bit, he doesn't really know football. He's making all the decisions, and obviously this game, very poor. I mean, it's meant to be a derby, this, and Chelsea just didn't look interested at all.
No.
But to me, Potter looks lost. The players look lost. There's no identity on the field of one Chelsea player. So I'm not entirely sure. He's certainly not going to improve under Potter, and I'm surprised he's still in a job. But
definitely.
Yeah, it's shocking. Chelsea shouldn't be where they are. And you've got to look at the recruitment as well. I mean, look at who they brought in. I mean, they've overspent on players that just are nowhere near that value or have not added anything to the team or improved the team. Potter. The players don't believe in Potter clearly, and I just think this job was far too big for him. I'm not saying this doesn't mean he's not a good manager, by the way, but I'm just saying the pressures of being at Chelsea, such a big football club, it's no comparison to Brighton. It's a totally different ball game, isn't it? And Potter just can't handle the pressure of this. Can't handle the pressure of a big club like Chelsea, and I just feel like he just needs to go. But like I said, I do agree about obviously you are saying about the toxicity as well. The negativity around it, it's not going to help. You need somebody that's on that touchline that is full of passion and he actually has an identity of what he's trying to do. I don't really see what he's trying to get the play. You don't really see what he's trying to kind of do on the pitch, Potter, to be honest with you, in terms of what he's trying to do with the team. But you need that positivity, and like I said, Chelsea fans are already on his back. So when that happens, you are really in big trouble. So time for Potter to go, and I bet he'd go to the into leaving Brighton in such a situation.
Yeah, they were doing so well.
I mean, you would though, wouldn't you? Getting a club, getting an opportunity like going to Chelsea, a lot bigger than, and you would take the chance. But the fact that Brighton was in such a good place and he was doing very well there. It's not really done himself any favours, but complete nightmare for Chelsea, and they really do need to. For me, they should really have got rid of Potter, but I don't necessarily know if he's going to go, because how worse does it have to get for him to go? I'm not sure what they waited. Well, I'm not sure what Bowley's or whoever's. I don't really know who makes the decision. I'm presuming it's Bowley, but if they lose a few more games, surely he has to go. But we'll just have to see. But I am waffling on. I do. But Potter. That's right. Time to go.
A few comments here from Hashim. He says, "Get rid of Potter. Will be good for Prem. We should have kept Tuchel, like Ryan said." Yeah, I agree. They should have kept.
Literally, their form is relegation form. 2 wins in 18 games.
Another day off today. Absolutely shocking fact. We have more days off than wins nowadays. Fair enough. Yeah, I mean that is kind of true. So we talked about the Chelsea game now. Let's talk about our title rivals, Man City, back to winning ways after drawing to.
They finally won a game.
Yeah, well done. You finally won a game, City. You're not winning the league, mate. Start with you, Arrest. Obviously, Man City, you don't really like them because they're your rivals, but they've won. What are your thoughts on them against Bournemouth?
Yeah, you know what? I remember that prediction, right?
All right, I knew you were going to bring that up. I knew it. I know. I jinxed it. I'm sorry, Bournemouth fans, Cherry fans. But yeah, below my neck.
But yeah, listen, City, they won, which they had to win this game. So yeah, I mean, let's see if they show some consistency now, because all City fans can agree that they've not been consistent like they are usually. So yeah, I mean, listen, Bournemouth, they tried their best, but yeah, I mean, it is what it is. So I just wanted Bournemouth to get something, but listen,
Same,
it's fine. But
yeah,
they, yeah, obviously they dropped De Bruyne as well. So listen, I think Pep, you're gonna see some interesting Pep lineups, man, because he is very. Think with Pep, man. Sometimes he bottles it, man. With his lineup, sometimes he bottles it, but listen, yeah, good win for City, but I just want to see some consistency from them. As a obviously, neutral fan perspective, I want to see consistency, but obviously, United fan side, listen, I don't want consistency. Just keep drawing games and
Ryan, obviously you predicted a Bournemouth win.
You keep reminding me about that.
Yeah, but what are your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, I mean, it was the complete opposite to me. What I was, I mean, I think I was more hopeful of Bournemouth because I do like Bournemouth, to be honest with you. I do hope they stay up, and we knew it was going to be a tall order here, but I didn't. Man City were struggling before that, and of course they had dropped points against teams maybe they should have won before. So I was actually going off that narrative, but it didn't work. City obviously dominated, and Bournemouth only scored a consolation. Obviously, so Man City. Convincing win, and Bournemouth, they're just going to have to regroup and go again. And but yeah, like I say, I did predict Bournemouth to win. But I love a shock. I love an underdog. Oh, they've got Arsenal next, right? Okay.
Yeah, so, Arsenal away. It's going to be tough for them. But do you think they'll stay up, because they're currently 19th at the moment?
Again, do I think they'll stay up? It's going to be very, very tight. Do I hope they stay up? Yes, I do, because I think that it's nice to have a smaller club in the Premier League, and kind of doing it for the smaller teams, if you could say so. Because Bournemouth are a smaller team, and it would be a brilliant story to see them stay up. But I mean, if you look at the teams, if you look at the table at the moment, I mean, it's very tight, isn't it?
Everton 21.
Yeah, so if you're looking at the table, they probably may just go down, but
I think they're only just.
But I hope that they can. If they can get a few results, then that'll really, if they can get a few results. I don't know what they'll, fixtures are like after the Arsenal game, but if they can get a few results, then it can soon change. So I'm actually gonna say that they'll just stay up. Actually,
they've got some tough games. They've got Arsenal home, Liverpool at home. Arsenal away, Liverpool home.
Oh dear.
Aston Villa away. I mean, they've got Fulham. Their next easy game is Fulham at home, but they've got Arsenal and Liverpool next, so it's going to be hard for them to bounce back after that loss. They've got to play Chelsea soon, Man United. So they've got
Chelsea. Potter's still there.
A
chance for them to get up. It does look like a tough run in that, doesn't it? Then of course, but and of course, when you do end up losing a few, even if it is against the top of teams, you do lose a bit of confidence, of course. But if the pack stays close, then they've got a chance. But it looks like it's going to be very tight. But I just think they'll just stay up, and maybe it might be on goal difference.
Probably. But moving on to my thoughts, and then we'll talk a few more games. Obviously, Arrest's got a stream at 8, so he'll probably have to leave early. I might join the stream. I'll probably just put this on a bit later, and then I'll join a bit late or something. But my thoughts, obviously, I did watch the first half. Great game for Alvarez. It's good for him to start, and Haaland. Haaland's got a goal as well, and obviously hit the bar, but I think it counted as an assist. So City back to winning ways. Obviously, they benched Mahrez and De Bruyne and still won. Pep does love doing rotating a lot though, so not surprised that he's bench those two. But obviously, yeah, Man City playing tonight as well. Bristol City, come on, City, come on. I'm rooting for my local team, even though I don't really support them. My championship team, Swansea, but I'm rooting for them tonight. Hopefully, I can get the dove. I know a few people who support Bristol City. Shout out to my business teacher who supports them. He's probably going for Bristol tonight. But it's going to be a tough game for them. They are at home though, so they have a chance. But yeah, I mean, City, if they win, they're probably the favourites to win. Man United could possibly win. But come on, Bristol, man! I love an underdog. I'd love them to win. But if they do win this game, I think them and Man United are probably the favourites to win. Possibly, or Liverpool on it. Well, yeah, I think those two are only really the favourites, and the underdogs in it are Fleetwood, Grimsby, Blackburn, Bristol, and Stoke. But I'd love Bristol to win tonight. Elsewhere, there's games today. Stoke City drawn to Brighton 0-0 and Leicester 0-0 against Blackburn. Yeah, so obviously let's move on. So we talked about the Arsenal game, the Chelsea game. Let's talk about another funny result. Liverpool 0, Crystal Palace 0. I mean, I don't. Every time I put it, Liverpool to do well, they sometimes do bad, and they've Arsenal and I won't talk about the Liverpool game. We might preview a bit of the Arsenal game, Everton tomorrow. But man, Liverpool, honestly, that they're not doing well this season, and I thought they would win this game 2-0, but they didn't. I mean, yeah. What are your thoughts? Right in first of all, right? Liverpool dropping more points. They are 7th, but they're still not doing great. What are your thoughts on 0-0 against Crystal Palace?
Did you say me? Sorry.
Yeah, Ryan. Yeah.
All right. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course, another game I did end up watching actually, and
yeah,
Palace. I mean,
boring.
Again, so poor. They can't. No shots on target. Another team that had no shots on target over the week. I mean, come on, you've got to challenge the keeper. And Mateta did have a few chances actually, but he just couldn't get them on target. And Liverpool had a fair few chances to score, but they couldn't even do the job either. So it was a very dull game. Liverpool,
very boring.
Liverpool just very poor, to be honest with you. And I think a 0-0 was a very fair result because maybe Liverpool should really have won this game, but Palace have got to start improving because obviously they're 12th at the moment, but obviously it's still kind of 6 points off the relegation zone. But they need to start winning games because otherwise they're going to get dragged into it, So and Liverpool obviously chasing the top. It was a big blow, wasn't it, really, for Liverpool in terms of trying to get into that top 4 because even though it is still a long shot, or they've still got I believe they've got 2 games in hand on Spurs, who are of course in 4th. So they really did need to be winning this game. So the fact that they didn't win it, they're just dropping needless points against teams they have to be beating. And I know that Palace, obviously, I know that Selhurst Park's a very difficult place to go, but the fans didn't really have much to shout about from Palace's point of view. So, Liverpool drop points for me, and very boring game. And to be fair, I was probably falling asleep during this game. But
I didn't fall asleep, but I did watch most of the game. Arrest, and finally, what are your thoughts on the Crystal Palace and Liverpool? Now, obviously, Liverpool in the mud, not doing very well at the moment. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, man. I'm loving it. From fans, because Liverpool fans, obviously, last season they absolutely battered us. Football wise, on and off the pitch. Off the pitch, obviously, we're fans. But I mean, Liverpool, they keep dropping points, and obviously United do face them this weekend.
Oh yeah,
huge game. Anfield, it's going to be electric, but. Listen, I expect United to win there. Anyways, but I don't know what's going on with Liverpool, man. I do expect, to be honest with you, I do expect Klopp to leave at the end of the season, if I'm being honest, because I think, obviously, he's been here for, 7 years, and I think he's been at the club too long, and he knows the owners, they won't spend big now anymore, because obviously they announced that they're going to stay, but FSG, they don't spend big, so I really do think Klopp will leave, man. I'm loving this downfall. I really am. So, Liverpool, please Keep drawing.
lo-
Obviously,
keep drawing
they
and
got
lose.
Real Madrid.
Oh yeah, I don't know how they're going to come back from that.
They won't.
5-2. They
Yeah.
need like a 3-0 win, but they're not going to get that.
Four.
They need a
No.
miracle.
Four,
Yeah.
they need 4, not 3.
They need 4.
There's not.
Oh
there's
yeah,
not
because
away
if they
goals,
get
Ollie.
if they get 3, they'll draw, won't they? So they need 4 goals. But
Yeah.
yeah,
So for me,
Liverpool aren't
I
winning the
think
Champions
obviously
League.
Palace for Palace, they just need to start picking up points now because
Yeah.
yes, this might be a good result for them, but now whether can you go on a good run now because you just drew with Liverpool, so maybe it will give them a slight boost. But let's see if they go on the run now because if they don't, then I don't know what's that with Palace. But yeah, man.
Yeah. I did watch the game as well. Obviously, Arsenal perspective, Lokonga did play, made his first appearance for Crystal Palace. Not a bad one, obviously. Drawing to 0-0 to Liverpool isn't bad. Clean sheet for him. He's not a defender, but still clean sheet. I thought he played all right. He didn't really, impact the game or anything, but it's good to see him start. And also loan watch as well. Marquinhos got a goal and assist for Norwich. So well done, Marquinhos. Good to, learning out a young player like that. Doing well at Norwich as well. And Balogun's doing great at Rennes as well. Top goal scorer in France, which is amazing. So it's good to see our loan players doing well.
Nuno Tavares.
What?
Nuno Tavares, the left back at Marseille.
Oh yeah, he got a goal recently as well. He's doing well with Nuno Tavares. I'm not sure about Pablo Mari as well. I think he's doing all right. I think he's in the Italian league. I'm not sure, but yeah, lone players doing all right. Good to see. And my thoughts on the game. Boring games as I watched it. Gakpo missed a great chance. Could have been an assist for Salah.
You keep saying it wrong. It's Gakpo.
Gakpo. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what's going wrong. They've got a decent side, and
United did not get him. I know.
Oris, I'm sure you wanted him though.
Yeah, you wanted him though. You can't deny that you wanted him.
I think you did want him, Oris. Don't lie to us. Come on now.
Yeah, but I wanted Mudryk. Are you
He's not. He's teasing us. He's teasing us. Don't fall for it.
I'm not falling it. Arrest. You said that you wanted Gakpo. Don't lie about it.
Yeah, don't deny Oris now. Don't deny it. Because you can.
Listen, yes, I did want Gakpo, but yeah, I mean, what do you guys think? Do you guys think Klopp will leave at the end of the season?
I think if they don't get Europe or don't get top 4, then definitely.
Yeah.
They're out of FA Cup, Carabao Cup. They're not going to win the
I
Champions
swear to
League.
God, Jude Bellingham, if he goes Liverpool,
there's no way he's going to Liverpool now.
yeah, there's no way he should be going.
I don't think he'll come to the Prem.
I think you know why. I think you know why he's been because apparently his dad's a Liverpool fan, so that's why.
But
that's the connection, yeah.
If Jude Bellingham was to come to the Premier League, though, what club do you think he'll go to? I don't think he'll.
I mean, I'm not even. I think
he might. He might. I think that's probably the most. I mean, he could come to Arsenal. Come on. But...
maybe that's how this will.
Oris,
yeah,
stop bantering Michael, please. But yeah, Klopp. I think
you got a good keeper, man.
I agree with everybody else that if Klopp doesn't get Europe, I think he will be going. But and when I say Europe, I mean top 4 because Liverpool should be in the top 4. But
yeah, definitely.
Your thoughts on Vatchlik is awful, Oris. So we want to send him back.
Oris changing subject to Gakpo to Klopp.
I don't know what he means by that.
Yeah, I don't know what he means. But no, yeah, we've reviewed most of the bit of games. I'm just going to go through the games. Obviously, the Friday night kickoff was Fulham v Wolves. We won't talk about this game because it's Fulham and Wolves. But I did predict the Fulham when I think a lot of people did.
Put some respect on Fulham, man. They're doing well. They're
doing well. They're doing well. I did predict them to win this game. I think
drop
Wolves
points. Drop points.
Yeah,
Fulham, very poor.
Wolves are 15th. Wolves are 15th. But
yeah.
Fulham. I mean, drop points. I mean, they're doing well at the moment. They're 6th, 3 points above Liverpool. I think Fulham could get Conference League possibly this season, possibly Europa League Conference League season if they keep it up. But yeah, they definitely surprised us. A lot of people have. They at the start of the season they predicted them to go down, but now they're proving everyone they're 6th. Obviously, they're doing all right. Mitrovic he's injured now, so you can't say he's doing well, but he was doing well. Bern Leno in goal as well, former Arsenal player, gone into number 1. Yeah, but Fulham, they do. I think they'll drop off like Newcastle. Obviously, Newcastle are 5th now. I don't think they'll get top 4. And the same with Fulham. I think possibly Fulham might drop off. They could get Conference League, but they might drop off, and maybe Liverpool catch up with them. I don't know. Probably not. But yeah, Liverpool do need to start winning. They won't get top 4, but they do need to start winning. Comment. Let's see what the comment is. Mitro is back. He's playing right now. Is he? Oh yeah,
Oh,
Fulham
is
are
he?
playing
Right.
right now. Yeah. Fulham are playing 0-0 against Leeds.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're playing quite a strong team. Pereira, Mitrovic, Cedric's playing, our former Arsenal player, or he's on loan there. So Cedric, I think he's making his debut. It's 0-0. And other FA Cup games, Brighton are beating Stoke 1-0. Goal scorer Ivan Ferguson. So Brighton are winning. 0-0 in every other game. Bolton as well. They're drawing 0-0. I support Bolton in that league. Yeah. Okay. Obviously, Aston Villa, good win for them. I did predict. I predicted a 2-1. I thought Everton might score. You know, they did well against Arsenal. It's a shame Bailey isn't here. Obviously, he's an Aston Villa fan, but no. Good win for Aston Villa. Yeah. What do you think? Good win for Aston Villa, Ryan?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's a tough place to go. It's Goodison Park, actually, especially with obviously Dyche coming. It's a lot more better atmosphere at their ground. But yeah, obviously, great win for them, and the really good result. But Everton back in the relegation zone again. So it's they really have got to be pulling away from that relegation zone soon. I know that Dyche is coming to try and do that, but they're just too inconsistent still, aren't they? They're picking up some results here and there, but it's not enough at the moment because they're needing to go on a few games where they win. But yeah, I don't think I was expecting Villa to win this, to be honest with you. I think that Everton potentially could have sneaked. I think I predicted them to just sneak at Everton, but yeah.
Yeah. Leeds winning 1-0 against Southampton, good win for them. I think I predicted a draw in this one. I think a lot of people did predict a draw, relegation clash. But no, Leeds scored. They won. Good win for Leeds as well for the relegation battle. I do think Southampton will go down. Possibly Leeds 18th, possibly surviving. They're not really a team that should be going down. I think they've been all right since coming in the Premier League. But no, good win for Leeds. Southampton definitely going down, I think. Do you think Southampton going down, Brian?
Yes, I do. They really are struggling, even with the fact that they've got rid of their manager. They're still just not able to pick up results. And of course, back at the foot of the table. And good win for Leeds, and a late goal. Obviously 77-20 goal, wasn't it? But Leeds are going to be down there as well, though, because they are a very poor side.
Definitely. Yeah, I think relegation will be tight. I think it's hard to call at the moment, but I think Southampton definitely going down. They'll probably finish rock bottom. Maybe Everton, maybe Leeds. I'm not sure, but I think when there's a few games left, the relegation might be decided. But at the moment, it's very tight. You think, Southampton bottom 18, and then it's tight between 19th, Everton and Bournemouth on 21 points, and then West Ham. I say they're kind of in the battle. They're 22 3 points, Leeds 22. So. But I think it's definitely between Southampton, Bournemouth, Everton, Leeds, and West Ham, and then I think everyone else is safe. Leeds.
I don't think so. It's too tight. It's too tight. If you go up to 13, if you go up to 13, 13's got 25 points. That's only 4 points. I think that's 13's the highest team that could get dragged into this. They're still in it, but
Yeah, big up RS. Obviously, you got to stream. You got to stream in about 5 minutes. So I'll let you go. So obviously, shout out your Instagram and YouTube.
Yeah, you can find me obviously on YouTube. Same thing for Instagram. Football, and man, literally I've got a stream and that.
Yeah. So guys, check out his stream. I might be joining. I might be a little bit late though because I'll just wrap up this stream. Big up RS for joining. Obviously, not many guests, but big up for joining. Good to have guests.
Big up Ryan, man.
Go check out. Go check out.
No, don't check my channel.
You
guys check out both of these two.
No, go and check Oris's channel.
Check, man. Get him to 500 subs. Obviously, 1K soon. I promise you, 1K soon. Hopefully, you'll get to the 1K club.
As I said to you guys before as well, I wanna take my channel to the best and where it belongs to. And obviously
Yeah.
that all comes down to getting the right panels, talking nice debates, stuff. So yeah, man, I just want to take this channel to the very best. Obviously, there will be some people, that's doing the mouthing and that. But listen, I'm focusing my channel, stuff. Ryan's focusing on his channel. Ollie, you're focusing on your channel. We all are, and we all wanna take our channels to the very best. So big up you guys, and I'll see you guys soon.
Ross. Yep. See
Big
you
up,
guys.
big up.
Hopefully,
You guys, big up.
see you next week.
Big up.
Big up, mate. Big up. Yeah.
By the way,
Go
Joe
check
Corey's dead.
How dare
James
you?
hype is clear.
No.
How dare you?
How dare you?
say
Joe
that?
Corey's the best DJ.
Big up, guys. I'm gonna shoot now.
Big up.
Bye.
Yeah.
Oh, bless
So yeah, Joe. Ignore what he says about Joe Corey. He's good.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
lying. He's lying.
But,
So
yeah, but talking about Joe Corey, I'm actually seeing him the 10th of March. So make sure you guys check out my channel for that. I'm going to release a load of videos for that. Ryan, make sure you check out my videos.
Yes, of course I will. Yeah, I'll be excited
Yeah.
to see them. Yeah,
I'll try and send you some as well. But it's like quite a late gig, so I probably won't be like sending you videos at midnight.
Yeah,
It's
no.
it's like 11 till 4, so it's quite late.
Yeah,
It's at a nightclub though, so I guess it's quite late. But
yeah,
but no, it's actually surprisingly my first gig of the year as well. I mean, I usually have quite a few gigs in the year. Last year, my first gig was in January. I had one. I saw Example in January, but yeah, it's March and it's only my first gig, which is a surprise. But no, I'm looking forward to seeing him. Yeah, West Ham 4-0 against Nottingham Forest. I did predict the Forest win in this one. Did you predict the Forest win, or did you think West Ham would win this one?
No, I did think West Ham was going to win this one, but I didn't think that they would win by that scoreline. I think it's and all their goals come in the final 20 minutes, of course. So,
Gosh, yeah, of course, yeah, very surprising.
that was very surprising that they managed to do that. But of course, from my point of view,
they'll stay up.
Yeah. From my point of view, it's always good to see Forest get thrashed. Sorry, Forest fans, but I
have a soft spot for Forest.
No.
You don't like Forest?
I hate Forest, and I hate
why?
The fans are deluded.
Is that why you don't like them, because of their fans?
No, but I also can never forgive them for.
Well, my friend's dad supports Forest, so that's kind of why I support them. But what happened? What did they do to you?
The playoff final, and then they stole two of our best players in Lewis O'Brien and Harry Toffolo.
They took them off you.
Yeah, they bought them, and then Karma's hit them, and they're not even in the team anymore. But anyway, West Ham deserved the win. By the way, they were very good, Wait,
how do you know they were very good? Did you watch the game? Or?
Well, I watched the highlights. So
you watched the highlights, yeah.
But I know it's kind of hard to overview, but I think that West Ham, West Ham definitely deserve to win it than Forest. But obviously a big win for West Ham, because now it steers them up the table a bit. But still, and they've got. If you look at the goal difference, the goal difference is the better around the teams around them, by the way. So that might be, that's an extra point there anyway as well. So
well, they're on -6, and the others are quite high, aren't they?
Yeah.
Southampton, gosh, they're -22, and Bournemouth -26.
Oh gosh,
26. Everton -50. So I think maybe West Ham concede less goals. I'm not sure. They've got a lot of draws as well. How many draws? West Ham have got 5 draws, 13 losses, 6 wins. So West Ham haven't won that many games this season. They've got some easy games coming. They've got the Conference League to play as well. Aston Villa and Brighton in the Premier League coming up. Do you think they'll do well in the Conference League? I think they'll do quite well. They've got AEK Lamarca. Who are they? They're a Cyprus team.
Cyprus,
and they are. Where are they in their league? They're second in their Cyprus league. So I don't know how good they are, but I think West Ham could win that. I think West Ham, they could be favourites in the Conference League. Who else is in the Conference League though? Fiorentina, Lazio, Nice. So there's a few decent teams, but I do think West Ham could be the favourites in that. They could win their game, and then they could possibly play Fiorentina or the other team. Yeah, I definitely think they're the favourites, but I don't think they'll win it. I think that there'll be other teams. Villarreal, maybe they're probably one of the favourites. The Man City game has now started. Come on, Bristol City. So we're going to end. Are you watching it?
Yes, it's on the television here.
Are you rooting for City or are you Man City?
No, I like an underdog. So I hope Bristol do it for the championship.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping. But
they did a good gesture as well. Every fan got a free scarf, if you can see it.
Oh, really?
You've seen-
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
nice. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
nice.
the whole stadium's like full of white and yellow things. But we're gonna wrap up soon now because
Yeah.
obviously Arrest it's got its stream and
Yeah.
the Bristol City game. So yeah, before we end, Ryan, let's talk about Arsenal versus Everton. We'll just do a quick preview. So first of all, your thoughts on the game and your score prediction on Everton versus Arsenal.
Yeah. Well, of course, you can never take anything for granted, especially against a Sean Dyche team who actually beat you, didn't they? Obviously,
Yeah,
of course,
only a 1-0 though. Only a 1.
It is only 1-0, but they still managed to get a result that, to be honest with you, maybe people weren't. But I was surprised, even though Sean Dyche. But anyway, that's gone.
Yeah,
but
that's gone,
but this is a different ball game at the Emirates. We know how strong you've been at the Emirates this season.
Yeah,
of course. I do think you will go into this game very heavy favourites, and I do expect you to win this game. Actually, I don't see you slipping up here. So for me, I'm gonna go for I'm gonna go for a 3-0 Arsenal actually, because I just think that you'll get a clean sheet.
You think clean sheet then? Yeah.
Yeah, I think you'll get a clean sheet.
Yeah, I think with me, my thoughts on the game, I'm going with a 2-0. I predicted that for the Leicester game as well, but it was 1-0. I would take a 1-0 in this game as well, as a nothing but a win, because obviously we want to get revenge on Everton after the 1-0 defeat, and we're at home this time. That's a big advantage, as you said. Got a good home record. The only game we've lost at home is to City, so that's not bad. So, and obviously we did lose in the cup to Brighton, but if you look at the team we played in that game, it was absolutely awful. We played our third choice keeper who was awful. I think he conceded a penalty. We didn't play our strongest 11. So, and the same with the Man City game. We were a bit unlucky. Obviously, we got the penalty and stuff like that. But it's Man City at the end of the day, and we can't help losing to them at home. But I hope our home record stays the same now. It would have been nice to have a 100% record, but obviously City were probably going to beat us. So hopefully that's the only game we lose at home again this season, which would be good. But I do think we can win this game at home. 2-0, I think. I think definitely, as you said, clean sheet. Obviously, we did concede from Tarkowski in their game. So if we, do defend better and set pieces and don't
set pieces, set piece, you've got to cut that. I mean, just quickly though before we go, who would you start then? Who would you put in the starting lineup tomorrow?
Yeah, so I would start with Ramsdale and goal, obviously. Matt Turner, he's our second choice. Leave him for cup games or Europa League. Centre backs, obviously Gabriel. Although Manny has said Kiwa possibly to start in his position. I would like him to start. That we could do that, but it's a bit annoying that we've signed him and he hasn't got any game time at the moment. He's been on the bench in almost every game, so he could start. But I think Gabriel will start. I do get what he's saying there. But Saliba obviously will play as well. Right back, I've seen a predicted lineup. They think Tomiyasu will play, but I think we should stick with Ben White. I think, we could play Tomiyasu, but after the City game, I think he should be dropped unless he comes back and does well. But yeah, stick with Ben White. Left back Zinchenko, although I would like Tierney to start at some point. And then Partey and Xhaka. I do think Jorginho is good, but now that we've got Partey back, stick to Partey and Xhaka. Obviously, Odegaard at cam, he'll probably go back to captain after the Zinchenko. And then front three is going to be difficult. I think Martinelli, Saka, and Trossard up front, or maybe if Trossard and Martinelli, because I think it was fine benching Nketiah. We won without Nketiah, so we could try it again. But the change I'd like to see, possibly Kiwa starting, and I think we'll keep the same 11. Possibly, Tomiyasu might start. I'd like Tierney to start as well. But yeah, that's my 11. I think we can beat Everton. I think at home, we've come back after bounce back after 2 losses after, poor record of losing to Man City, Everton, and obviously drawing to Brentford. So it's good to bounce back. And if we do win this game, we go 5 points clear of Man City, which would be good. And then we would have played the same games after that. So, but no, should win this game easily, I think. Do you agree with my lineup? Do you think?
Yeah, I do. I think that is pretty much it. It's a good lineup. Obviously, you mentioned about that the young lad that's coming, Kiwa. But maybe he does deserve a chance at some point. But I don't know.
Maybe Europa League, maybe.
I don't think he wants to rush him in too much, of course.
No.
And I know he did play I saw that he was playing in the under-21s the other day.
He did play. Yeah, he did.
Played then, didn't he?
They lost that game though, I think. But in that game, Smith Rowe came on as well. But I've seen some things. Apparently, Gabriel Jesus, he's back, but he's gonna he might be played first in some under-21s games. But I don't get that.
Yeah.
He's 25. How is he allowed to play in under-20?
Oh, because you can have one over 8 or 1 or 2.
Really? Can you?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Oh,
get,
right. Okay.
You know, get players up to speed if they've been out injured for a while. But
so they can do that. So you can have someone who's like 24.
Yes, you can definitely so. Because I watch.
Yeah.
Obviously, I follow. Obviously, I go down to watch like Huddersfield's under-21s and that. So yeah. But yeah, I mean, I know that you've got depth in that area, but I think Jorginho is actually maybe surprised how well he's done since he's maybe come in. I mean, what has your thoughts been on Jorginho so far? You liked what you've seen? Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he was a good signing. I thought, bringing in him, we do need cover. Obviously, El Neni, he's not that great. And Lokonga's gone on loan, so we do need a backup for Xhaka and Partey. So it's good. Good. Oh no, Man City scored.
Oh dear. No, that's not what you want. Yeah, you needed it to be.
Yeah. Oh well.
But yeah, Jorginho's done very well. But I know that a few Arsenal fans were not happy really with the signing, wasn't it, when he first came in?
My friend Joel, he wasn't happy with the signing, and he's proved it. He said the same about Ramsdale as well. Ramsdale, everyone doubted him. I didn't doubt him. I thought he was a good signing, and now he's on number 1. But I think, I think it was a good signing, man. I think. Yes, he's old, whatever. Yeah, tapping goal, good goal. But no, I think it's a good signing. Obviously, he did well against Aston Villa, and he's been starting as well. But I think he might be dropped, even though he's been doing well. He could play. I think he could. But Blackburn are beating Leicester. Wow.
Really? That is not surprising because of course Leicester. Yeah.
And Fulham are beating Leeds as well. So the only goalless. Oh, there's no goalless games in the FA Cup, so there's been a goal in every game. But obviously, Huddersfield aren't doing that great at the moment, aren't they? We won't talk about that. What went wrong in the Burnley game 4-0? What went wrong for you?
I think basically Neil Warnock, didn't risk players that maybe were.
Yeah.
We rested quite a few, and Neil Warnock kind of just.
Your goalkeeper was rested, wasn't he? Your number 1 goalkeeper was on the bench.
No, Bila Kapic, the youngster that started on Saturday, is out. Well, he's played the last few games because Vaclik's been out injured, and Vaclik has been quite poor actually, to be honest with you. So for me, Bila Kapic is our number 1. But I think it was just a case of we didn't look up, we didn't turn up at all. We just we gave them space. We didn't tackle. We didn't do anything. So I think Neil Warnock just kind of bypass this game, and we've got 2 big home games now coming up Saturday and Tuesday.
Coventry
and Bristol.
Bristol. That's gonna. I think Bristol. You can. I think possibly get something from Coventry, but Bristol.
We have to win both. I think we have to win both, though, because we are at home, and of course we gonna have to start.
Do you think you're staying up this season, or do you think you're? Because obviously, there's Cardiff and Rotherham in your way, and you are. Yeah, but it's going to be tough. I mean, I think if you need to start winning games to stay up. I think.
If we win our next 2 games, it will fill me a bit more confidence. Of course, one of our the Bristol game is our game in hand on Cardiff. So if we can get, and then we have
Cardiff,
and we're still yet to play Cardiff.
Yeah, Cardiff have got Bristol City next, so hopefully Bristol City do you a favour there.
It's going to be close. It's going to be close.
When have you got Cardiff then? You've got Cardiff.
29th of April. Yeah. So it's the
you've got to play. Are you going to go to Swansea away?
When's probably I go to most games.
15th of March. 15th of March, because I'm sorry, but I'll be supporting Swansea in that one. Even though I'd love you to get the win in that one, but I think
we need. It's going to be tight.
Swansea drew the other day to Rotherham, I think. So
that's I was hoping that Swansea was going to do me a favour, and very poor. I was actually watching that game yesterday. But,
really, yeah. I mean, Swansea are 15th at the moment, so they're not doing great as well, but. So obviously, Ryan, the game's going on and Arrested Football is on. So we will end the stream now. We've talked about most games. So obviously, before we go, Ryan, shout out yourself, shout out your YouTube and obviously Twitter and Instagram.
Well, first of all, thank you for having me on. It has been a pleasure to be on here and obviously speak.
Big up.
And have a neutral point of view across the board, really. And of course, I do enjoy coming on here and speaking with you and Orest and Hannah, great people and. So you can find me on my channel, as it says down here, Huddersfield Town Fan TV, obviously on YouTube, on the road to 300 subscribers now, so hopefully we'll get there soon. Like I say, I do previews, reviews of Huddersfield Town games. Sometimes fan cams, things like that. But hopefully new additions to the channel soon as well. But yeah, just watch this space for that. But yeah, going really well on there. Obviously, my live streams are doing really well, and I enjoy going on there and you know, interacting with other fans. And it's been a really positive experience since I brought the live streams back, and it really has boosted my channel actually with the subscribers. But yeah, obviously you can subscribe on there. Obviously, watch back my videos, obviously, for and like and share. That really does mean a lot to me, of course. And then on my socials, you can find me on my Instagram and Twitter, HGFTV8 as well. So yeah, give me a phone there. But yeah, I do appreciate everybody's support, and I appreciate having me on.
I need to come to your stream one day. I don't think I've been on your channel before.
Yeah. I mean, I am thinking about maybe doing some prediction shows in the future. But we'll see. But
I'll definitely. But hopefully I can join one day. I don't think I've been on your channel before. I've been in the comments, I think, but never been on. But big up Ryan as well for joining, and I'll just quickly shout out myself before we go. So obviously you're watching DJ Sinclair, so go subscribe and like this video. Obviously if you're watching on a replay or if you're watching now. It's been a great stream. Big up Orest, big up Ryan for joining as well, and big up obviously Hanno. It wasn't a packed show today. Obviously I was expecting a few people. Manny wasn't available. Joel, Disgrace, no Arsenal fans, which was a bit weird, but apart from that, DJ Sinclair on YouTube. Make sure you watch back my videos for public watch hours. I've got 1K. I've got monetized now. I just need 4,000 watch hours, which is going to be hard, but we're going to get there one day to get monetized. And then on socials, Instagram ollie.sinclair556. That is my main account. Recently hit 600, so go follow me there to get me on the road to 700, and then obviously 1K. And then my fan page, Aaron_Ramsdale fan page 1, on the road to 400 there. I think I'm very close. I don't know. Let me check now. I'm currently on 993, so 7 away from 400. So go follow me on there if you haven't already. Any other socials, just DM my main account on Instagram, just like TikTok and Snapchat and personal stuff like that. Just DM me for that. But no, big up everyone who joined. Big up people in the comments. Just Hashim moves in the comments and earlier on the Added Time podcast. But no, that's goodbye from me and Ryan. Obviously, thanks everyone else who joined. Hopefully next stream I'll have a more patch show and Arsenal fans, because I was the only one today. But no, big up everyone for joining, and we'll see you guys soon. Obviously, Arrest is there, so you can go check that out, and obviously some FA Cup games going on. So yeah, big up guys. Until the next stream, probably be next week, a review or something like that. But no, big up guys, and we'll see you soon.
Time you stay for me. Outside with lose, we give them chills, we hit the